You could be a Denver Nuggets fan this morning and having to deal with the fact that Nikola Jokic had 61 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. He played every single minute of a double overtime game after half. So after half, Nikola Jokic never sat again. He played 53 minutes of basketball last night. Again, 61 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. That is a 61-point triple-double. And the Nuggets lost the game. And if you have not seen how the Nuggets lost the game, well, let me show you, because it went to double overtime. Denver was up 149 to 148. If we can roll the final seconds from the Nuggets-Timberwolves game last night. There's 17.7 seconds on the clock, and it's the Timberwolves ball, and it's going to go to Anthony Edwards. And Anthony Edwards is going to throw the ball away to Russell Westbrook. Oh, my gosh, a 2-on-1 break. Everything's going well. Nope. No, that's a blown layup. That's a blown layup for Russell Westbrook. So final seconds. Anthony Edwards going to get the ball again, and he kicks it out to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Russ, what are you doing? That is a foul on a three from Russell Westbrook. So he has a blown layup, a foul on a three. That is everybody looking at how this transpired in the final seconds for the Denver Nuggets. And ultimately, Nickeil Alexander-Walker goes 2 of 3 at the line. Minnesota wins by 1. Big yikes. Michael Malone went out of his way to put the loss on the whole team, but you just can't do that. You can't do that. And I just cannot imagine. I cannot imagine being Nikola Jokic, the best player in the world, period. If you listen to how the Timberwolves team, from Anthony Edwards to every member of the Timberwolves who was interviewed last night, they were all mesmerized at how damn good Nikola Jokic is. Best player in the world. He already would rather be with his horses, but he's got to stick with his day job through the rest of the season. And he just put together the best performance of his career. 61 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. And that's how your team loses it? I would be irate. And to make matters worse, every time Nikola Jokic has one of the best games of his career, it seems as if the Denver Nuggets lose. Because the Nuggets are 0-4 when Jokic has 50 or more points in a game. How is that a real stat? 0-4 when Jokic goes off for 50 or more. Last night, 61, and a 61-point triple-double at that. Earlier this season, it happened against the Washington Wizards. The Washington Wizards, when Jokic had 56 in a loss. You go back to 2021, he scored 50 in a loss to the Kings. That was his first 50-point game. And then in the 2023 playoffs, he scored 53 in a loss to the Suns. Infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. He's also just so good.
And he wanted Russ. And there's a reason he wanted Russ. Russ is having a really, really good season, like 6th man of the year type of season. He won't win it, but he's having a
that game alone
season.
might lose it.
But it's not just that game. It's moments like that. Russ will have those types of moments where overexcited on a break, just moving too fast, slow down just a tad, either a turnover or a blown layup or a bad decision that takes everybody out of the rhythm, and then the offense has to reset, and it's a whole thing. Mm-hmm. And then he'll get overzealous on the defensive end in big moments, and it lends itself to that type of stuff happening, unfortunately. And I really, really want to like Russell Westbrook. I love what he brings to that Denver Nuggets team, but I feel confident in saying, there will be a game in the playoffs where the Nuggets lose, and we're like, Russ, what the hell are you doing? If you just didn't shoot the ball 20-something times, right? You're 2 for 20, stop shooting it. If you didn't have 7 or 8 turnovers in this game, right? If you didn't make a crucial mistake in a pivotal moment, your team probably wins because you've got probably not the MVP, not the MVP in my book, but the best basketball player on the planet on your side.
Oh, no, man.
What are you doing?
Games like last night, I'm like, what are we doing? I get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been tremendous. The Oklahoma City Thunder are incredible. But that is the best player in the world. And it's almost like any season, Nikola Jokic is playing and healthy and putting up numbers like that on a night-to-night basis. The impact that he has on that team. Where would the Nuggets be without Nikola Jokic? It would be bad. It would be ugly. I did find myself thinking at the end of last night and watching how that game transpired, I wouldn't hate if the Grizzlies played the Nuggets in the first round of the playoffs. They can't defend. Which team am I talking about? That's the question. Neither team can defend, but the Nuggets can't defend. They can't.
Okay.
But they do have the best player on the court, and that is Nikola Jokic. So does he carry you through? Again, we're picking between.
Don't they got the best 4 players on the court?
No.
Okay.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hart, live every weekday at 8 a.m.